the general election, UKIP's performance from 12.5% in 2015, it plummeted. What went wrong?
Well, I think that a lot of people thought it was done and dusted. There was a panic, I think, among people. They wanted to make sure that Brexit went through, and I think they voted for the Conservative Party to make sure it happened. I think that was the problem.
Paul Nuttall, obviously he was the leader. He led the campaign. How did you rate his performance? What did he do wrong?
I think he made quite a few mistakes. I think it must be said that he was thrown into it at the deep end. He was suddenly faced with the election. I don't think it was well handled. I think he was badly advised. I think the people around him, his advisors, are not exactly of the best quality. I think the very poor advice was given to him, and they should all have resigned. Some of them haven't, and they should do.
Now, you've said you're standing for the UKIP leadership now. What are you going to bring to the leadership? What are you going to do for the party?
Well, first thing I want to do is bring it leadership. I mean, jazz them up, get them moving, get the troops moving in the right direction, and give them purpose. What we need in Britain, we need another party which is not socialist, which is not owned wholly by big business. We need somebody who sticks up for the little guy. White van man, white van woman. People, ordinary people who just get shafted. They're the ones that don't have fancy accountants to get them out of paying enormous amounts of tax. They're not on big trade union pensions and all the rest of it. They're the poor souls who have to go out there and work very hard every day, and they don't get their fair share. Those are the people that UKIP have to stick up for. And we've got to stick up for our country. We've got problems with immigration, which is just completely out of control. And we have a group in society, I think we have to be absolutely honest about it, some extremist Muslims who want to change the nature of our country. That is not up for grabs.
Now, Anne-Marie Waters is also running for the UKIP leadership. What is your opinion on her? There has been some suggestion that there's some kind of infiltration of the UKIP party at the moment. What are your thoughts on
Yes, I think that's true. I think because the party was weakened after Brexit, I think a lot of people thought they could just jump on the bandwagon and work their way into the party. That has happened, but not to a great degree at the moment. But that's got to be stopped, and I will stop it dead in its tracks. I will not wear people like Anne-Marie Waters talking absolute nonsense and making us look like an extremist party. We're a party for everybody, and that includes ordinary, everyday Muslims who go about their business, pay their taxes, and are loyal to Queen and country, and many of whom have fought in wars for us. And some of us who will also have been translating for us and doing all sorts of other things. So you cannot treat citizens differently because of their religion. There may be people in any religion who are behaving badly. I mean, people could have said during the troubles with the IRA, people could have said, oh, this is to do with Catholics. That's nonsense. We have Catholics in government. We have family and friends who are Roman Catholics. So you cannot blame a religion for some people behaving badly, and that's why it's unacceptable just to blame Muslims or to blame anybody for what goes on.
And with regards to this UKIP, the infiltration of people into UKIP, or the fear at least, what kind of people are infiltrating the party? Is it in your view, extremists? Is it racist? Is it xenophobes? Or is it pretty much anyone and everyone?
I believe it's chances. They see a successful party which is going through a difficult patch, and they think they can jump on board because they are going nowhere. People like Tommy Robinson, they're going nowhere, and they think they can jump on our bandwagon. Well, I'm sorry, that's not what UKIP are about. We're not a one-issue party. We're not only about Brexit. We're not only about immigration. We are about everyday things in life. So those people, I'm sorry, they're unacceptable. That's why I'm standing, to make sure we don't have nonsense like that.
And finally, just your thoughts on Jean-Claude Juncker's comments yesterday calling the European Parliament and MEPs to some extent ridiculous.
Jean-Claude Juncker is always entertaining. He is a man who's very human. He behaves like normal people. In many ways, he's the best of the lot. I think what he said may have some relevance. I think that the Parliament that he's created here, they are not effective. They do not control the Commission. They don't control what's going on. The Commission controls the Parliament. So he's shooting himself in the foot, quite frankly. It was interesting, there was a squabble between him and President Tajani, who runs the Parliament, I think that this place is breaking up. And when Britain withdraws, I think the money factor means that all these people are not going to have the lavish lifestyles they're used to. And I think that they're all fighting among themselves. And that's a good thing. I think we need to break up the European Union. It's a dangerous thing. Let's go back to trading with our European partners. They don't need to have this European big trading system. This is from the 1950s. Let's get free trade agreements with everyone.